Hello guys, and welcome to Iridium Rock and Metal Reviews, and we're going to carry on with the track by track reaction of Todd La Torre, Rejoice in the Suffering. So I'm up to the title track now. So I recorded 4 reactions yesterday, and that's given me 7 songs to listen to in total, because I did the 3 before they came out on the album, and that's helped. It's helped in the suffering, as they say. So because I've got 7 tracks what I've been listening to, I've listened to them all. Obviously the first 3 tracks I listened to them quite a bit, but them other 4 tracks that I only listened to the first time yesterday, I've listened to them through a couple of times, and just as I thought, they're growing on me and getting better and better, as great albums do. You know, the more times you listen, you just notice little things, and as you listen to them as well in one go, obviously it's a bit, there's some songs that are not, I can't get to yet because of the order of the songs, but I'm listening to like the first track, like I've been listening to 1 to 6 in one go, and it's just, it makes a difference as well, the way you listen to an album, because of the track order and stuff like that, the way it makes you feel differently, and listen to it separately as well. So I'm quite happy now. You know, it was horrible at first because I wanted to listen to the whole thing, but now I've got 7 tracks. I'm quite happy about that. So after today, I'll have a few more. So I recorded, like I said, 4 yesterday, released 2 videos yesterday, 2 today. Going to record as much as I can today, and I'll be releasing them in the next few days. And also, a big shout out to anyone. I got a message under one of the videos that I'm not sure if the guy's managed to, like, you know, not play it now, but he said he hasn't opened, he's got the CD waiting to play, but he might listen to this with me. So thank you very much for, you know, doing that, torturing yourself like that, but I really do respect you for that. That's just mad, because you don't have to, but sometimes I suppose it's quite fun to listen to with someone else. It's almost like you're listening with someone else, you know. It's great. So we're up to the title track, Rejoice in the Suffering. Now this is, you know, I mean, I don't know, title tracks are usually epic as far as any album's concerned. Sometimes they're the main track, you know, for an album. Perhaps they're the longest track sometimes. This one's 4 minutes 35, so not in this case, I don't think. No, there's a lot longer tracks than this. So I'm really looking forward to day 2 of listening. You know, it's been, like I said, it's been eased a bit more, but it's still painful. It's very painful with these. So Rejoice in the Suffering, this is the next track. Getting excited again. Here we go. Heavy again. Melody line.
Who is the judge? And who is mental? Propagate the hate, no longer relevant. Fill the cracks in your face with lies. You'll be around in light. Your time has run out. You scream and you shout, and silence that remains. Rejoice, rejoice in the suffering. Drown in your bottle of sin. Rejoice, rejoice in the suffering. We are the watchmen, we are the tower. Electrify the gates. Justify your rage, a walking contradiction, accountability. You can't seem to possess. Harassment made its way before the blood was dry. Needless to say, symbolic the day, a truth you can't deny. Rejoice, rejoice in the suffering.
might have stopped it at a bad time there because it sounded like there was going to be some sort of mad riffing breakdown there, but oh man, fucking hell, this is great. So what you got now is, for me, this is straight up metal with tinges of thrash. You know, not thrash as in speed, but then riffs. Fucking heavy, so heavy, man. And this is what I say sometimes about songs that have not got as much speed. When they're slower, it increases that heaviness, and this is like pounding, absolutely pounding. I'll tell you what, I was listening to the, just to go off subject a little bit, I had to drop my missus off at work and come back, and I didn't want to, you know, I was dropping off at 7, 7:15, so I didn't turn it on at that point. I thought, you know, some of this is probably a bit too heavy for her, but on the way back I was playing it, and I turned it right up on the way home, and man, the production on this, the bass is rumbling. It sounds quite good in my car as well, and it was just rumbling at the bottom end, and I can hear that on this song as well, man. I like the difference in his vocals. It's only slight, but he's got that like aggressive sort of feel in those verses. But when he hits that higher soaring chorus, which again for me could be the most Queensryche-esque chorus I've heard so far, perhaps apart from the Crossroads to Insanity. But like, you know, that really had that soaring Queensryche feel to that. You know, it's going to be compared to that shit, man. He's the lead singer, for fuck's sake. I try not to, but it's sometimes getting the point across to you guys who are listening is the easiest way I can describe stuff, is to compare it to other stuff. You know what, I've listened to Todd in interviews, and he don't give a fuck about being compared to other stuff, because I think he understands that your influences come from this, you know, from everywhere. Even sometimes when you don't know, he's not writing a song to make it sound like something else. Sometimes your influences are just, I suppose, make your way into your writing because that's what you like, or the band you played with. So it's obvious. And of course, Todd's distinctive voice, although distinctive, I don't know, got many sides to it, so it's not that distinctive. But when he hits that Queensryche-esque voice that he does for that band, it all makes me think of the band. It just does. But I'm loving this one. This is the heaviness, like I said, it's amped up so well when it slows down, when a song slows down, and that riffing from Craig Blackwell, man. Fucking hell, this is heavy, this one. This is really heavy, but in not a fast way, obviously. Great, man. Love this one. Absolutely love this one. This is top of the tree again for me before I've even got to the end of the song. I love it. Absolutely love it. This is pure metal. Pure metal with tinges of thrash. Let's get on with it. Fuck. Nice pair of keyboards there, just good. Right, love the melody in that.
we're castling the move of power. Watch us, we're castling the move of power.
Well, sorry, stop that properly. So that's got to be, because I mean, what happened to that song? It was brilliant when I stopped it the first time. Halfway through, that riff breakdown, what I thought I was going to hear, didn't disappoint. Love the little keyboard elements there, just as it before it went into that solo to bring atmosphere to the song. That solo was brilliant. We had a couple yesterday that were very short and they just fitted the song perfectly. I love the way both sides of that solo, there was a lovely little melody either side, one to get you into the solo and then one to take you out. Melody in solos is what it's all about. It ain't always about technical, you know, I know I repeat myself, ain't all about how fast you can play, but what he did in that solo, he proved both sides again. In that middle section there was fucking amazing speed and shredding going on, but either side he had a lovely little melody. Absolutely fantastic. Todd's voice yet again changed at the end there. Love it when he goes in that higher register, that Ripper Owens type Stu Block screaming, you know, height there he goes to. It's fucking excellent, man. If I've got to score this one, I'm thinking more like a 9 for this one at the moment. And to tell you the truth, like I said, the songs that I've listened to already are just going up. Man, this is one fantastic album. It is absolutely superb, and I've heard so many good things about it as well, and everyone's right. I mean, I'll tell you what this reminds me of, and where you get, these bands are not similar whatsoever, by the way. I'm not saying the bands sound like each other, but this sort of reminds me of what where you got Alter Bridge. I don't know if any of you guys are fans of Alter Bridge. I know there's a few out there that like this. Greg Bertram being one of them. And he might be able to comment on this under this video. It reminds me of how Mark Tremonti's gone off to do his solo stuff. And he's gone really heavy and thrashy and more stripped down. You know, hasn't got all the layers and layers that Alter Bridge now have. Alter Bridge have turned into this band now. They've got lots of layers. There's nothing wrong with that. They've changed as a band. You know, they've brought more atmosphere, more layers into their songs. But Tremonti has gone off and done these probably 4 or 5 solo albums now, and they're really stripped down, and they're all like riffing albums and thrashy, and obviously singing wise, this doesn't remind me of that. You know, Todd La Torre's got a completely different voice than Mark Tremonti, but the music is so stripped down and so sort of, it feels very personal, like the way the guitars are, them riffs, and it just reminds me a little bit of that feeling, not the actual music itself, although the riffing is like that. That's about it. But what a great song. What a start to my day, that one. I think that's one of my favourites. And I know I keep saying that, but it's an album full of favourites by the looks of it so far. So thanks for listening. What do you think of the title track? Let me know in the comments below. Greg or any Alter Bridge fans out there, let me know what you think of my comment. Remember, I'm not talking musically. I'm just thinking about the stripped down nature of this album, if you know what I mean. Okay, thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.